All right, I'm headed to Tesla. We're getting the car fixed. No more creaking. Hopefully. Yeah. And I just want to document, I'm just about 104,000 miles. This creaking in the front suspension started right before 100,000 miles. And it's gotten progressively worse very, very quickly. Is that proper English?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why it has to get fixed. And I'm guessing it's because of maybe the air suspension, how it allows increased travel over traditional suspension. I don't know, but I've never had a car that lost upper control arms at 100,000 miles before. So we're heading into Tyson's Corner Service Center in McLean or Vienna, Virginia, whatever they call it, Tyson's Corner. I think the bill's going to be almost $1,200, what they quoted me. And they're going to align the front wheels because they got to take out the suspension parts. But I'm going to tell them, and I already have and I haven't heard back, not to align the rear because I already got the rear aligned by the electrified garage with their special parts that are supposed to help reduce the camber and the inside tire wear on the rear. So we'll see if Tesla hopefully follows that. Sometimes getting special stuff done when you're in service, I've noticed with Tesla, is very, very difficult. And I can see why some people are having problems with the service experience these days at Tesla. It didn't used to be like this. There's somebody else that's likely going to the service center right in front of us.
Must do be so annoying.
All right, we're back again. Whoa. If you haven't seen my videos, this is the way to do it. Night drop box with Tesla. The way they have the new stuff going on, you always want to do, listen, night drop. Because what they do is they, it's first come, first serve, and they process the night drop stuff before people that show up right as the door opens, believe it or not. So you're in line quicker and you'll likely get your stuff done within 24 hours as opposed to waiting 2 days, which I don't think anybody wants to do. So I'm not going to do that. All right, I can't park here. It's too close to the night drop box. I've noticed this before. Someone left their car and the mirrors were not folded. I'm like, why isn't that? They fold? Yeah, because the keys in the drop. Yeah, so the car never locked. The Tesla doesn't even tell you this stuff. See, but you can easily steal a Tesla like that. I think you can get it going, right? If the key's right nearby, it'll probably let you start it at least once. And you may not be able to start it again. It's an easy way to steal a Tesla, even though they're hard to steal, I guess, if you just use that technique. There are pens in there. That's cool. I got my own. And this, if you remember from my previous video when I night dropped, it's got like the oldest stuff on here that applies to only internal combustion engine cars. Crazy. He seems like he's in an argument over there. I don't know. But anyway, this stuff does not apply to electric cars. A lot of stuff that's on here. Sorry, I'm trying to get this in. There it goes. There it goes. Old stuff. Old school. Something else you always want to do before you drop your car for service is take your autopilot buddy off so they don't think you're cheating the system. It's going to fall off anyway like that. So you might as well be the one to take it off. They're going to knock it off because they're not used to it being on there. Like, yeah. Anyway, put the pieces in here. Should I get my exhaust system checked? I've been hearing some rumbling noises. What do you think? I think I got a hole in my muffler. This thing does not like to focus right now. Yeah, check engine, or sorry, check exhaust system, engine tune-up, flush radiator. That's what I'm getting. So do you think Elon Musk designed this for use at Tesla?
No.
Like all the innovation they supposedly do, and this is the kind of stuff they use for the night drop-off?
Well,
you think there's something wrong?
They're innovating their products. That envelope is not their product. They don't want to reinvent the wheel. They just probably bought those on Amazon in a large quantity, and it was cheaper than printing their own.
Oh. There we go. Now it's focusing. Gosh, this camera's having a hard time focus. Okay, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. This is a disgrace, I think, that Tesla uses this stuff. That's what I think. That's my opinion. Gosh, I can't get this thing to focus. There we go. Even though I'm done with this, I have to get the Uber now because they don't give rental cars, at least not at this location. There's no more Tesla rental cars. It's just, I think if you have a multi-day repair, which they don't even take multi-day anymore, and for mechanical because they've got it all down. It's not like it was a year or two ago. They just give you Uber credits and you got to take an Uber to get home. And you have to pay the tips. I think, so you're responsible for tips when you take Ubers with Tesla. And they'll pay for everything else on the credits, but the tips, I think, is something that, at least, let me know in the comments if you know about that. I've had to pay the tips myself. You didn't drink enough kombucha? Alright, so this goes in the box. It's like mailing a letter. Oh, I almost dropped my phone in there. That would have been bad. Been really bad. Yeah. That's why, don't park near the key drop-off box. Don't park there. Someone was parked right here, right in the spot when I came, and the mirrors were out. They weren't folded in. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's because the key's right in there.
Tell my friends about this.
There's a license plate surged. S-U-R-G-E-D. Can you see that? Everyone's got interesting.
Get vanity plates. They have nothing better to spend their money on.
Maybe. All right, so there he is. There's our ride. There's our Uber. We got to go.
Put a certain number of vegetation.
Yeah, right on the side of that building.
On any new building.
Green stuff.